Yo, what is up guys? Zoran here with another video on Temtem Patch. So I wanted to really get this video out possibly tomorrow, but I just wanted to get this out as quick as possible to talk about the balance changes that because I started looking through them and I was just like nah. But then I saw some ray of hope. I haven't seen all of the patch notes myself, so this is gonna be kind of like a first reaction on it and my thoughts and process, like my thought process on what I think about the balance changes. And I just wanted to share with you guys my opinions and thoughts on it. So we're gonna go with this. And the first one we gotta talk about. So Mimit DNA extraction speed stage modification has been reduced to 1 from 2. Damage has been reduced from 25 to 20. Okay. Striking transmog damage reduction has been reduced from 50 to 30. So this one's a joke. All right. Crema is a joke for this one. But I'm going to praise them later for another one, which was by far a surprise. But anyways, let's talk about this one first. This is a joke of a balance change. For one thing, why are you reducing the damage on DNA extraction? The damage has nothing to do why this thing is a menace in the meta right now. It has zero reason. You're literally just nerfing something to just because you felt like it. It has zero reason to nerf it. It's ridiculous. First of all, the speed stage and the damage reduction are not the way we needed to see Mimic getting nerfed for the striking version. Its issue is that the issue lies in that it can literally transform into anything it wants for free with no consequences. Okay, and by that I mean that, let's say there's a Wolfie on the field, right? And let's say your team is kind of weak to Wolfie, right? You banned their Wolfie knowing this, right? You banned their Wolfie, got rid of it, and now they went Mimid instead. And now you went Wolfie because their team looks pretty good, for Wolfie to handle. And so you need to lead it in order to deal with his team, because if you try to leave it in the back, they'll just ban it, right? So what happens? They go Mimit. They go striking Mimit. They take your Wolfie, and guess what? There's nothing you can do about it because you can't switch out to get rid of to make sure they don't take your Wolfie. The issue is literally that it can get your Wolfie for free, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is why I'm saying this balance is a joke. It's like they don't. I mean, they definitely don't play their game. I'm pretty sure only like one of them actually plays the game. And so this one's a joke. This isn't gonna do much. Like it hinders it slightly, but the entire issue was mainly that it literally stole something that countered your team for free. Cage needs the cage priority, the ultra priority, whatever it's called. I call it cage priority because of cage. The cage priority needs to go. Like that was literally the issue. Speed boost, kind of whatever. Striking, the damage reduction, it wasn't an issue. Like those things could have stayed as long as the cage prio is gone, because then there's counterplay. Let's say that same scenario with Wolfie. Let's say you have a Gario in the back, right? Which again, Wolfie is really good against. You switch out your Wolfie and bring in your Gario, and that Mimit now, striking mimics the Gario. Now he's in a bad situation here because he just stole Gario instead of the Wolfie. That's the counterplay. You're swapping out. I mean, maybe that Wolfie could have been actually good on that board, but now you have to swap out to try to counter this Mimit. So at the same time, they're forcing a swap on you, but you're making sure they don't take out your entire team with your own Wolfie. So in my opinion, this is a bad change. Please, Grandma, you literally need to look at the actual problems to this. So I don't even want to read this because it's just dumb. But the reasoning is really dumb. That they want more opportunities to counterplay. It's not really an opportunity to counterplay. You're literally just giving them the counterplay. There is no counterplay. You're just giving it to them. So it makes no sense. Cyclops Digitret, this is fine, I guess. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Doom turns up been increased from 3 to 4. That's fine. Digitret, full turns is from 2, so now it can't be spammed every other turn, which is, I honestly don't see a problem with that. Having to worry about Doom every other turn was kind of annoying. And the stamina increase is buffed to 23, which is fine to compensate for the hold increase. But yeah, Doom has been kind of an issue, especially with Cycrocs and everything. But I'll get into more about Doom depending on the changes. So for now, let's just get more into the changes. So here's the one that really surprised me, and I'm gonna praise Crema for this one. Resto Deluge has been removed from its move pool. I don't know why they're giving it Relax though, but it was removed from its move pool, and I gotta give it to Crema for this one because that's all Shuine needed. All you need to do is remove Crystal Deluge Shuine. That's all it needed, because the issue was that Shuine plus Adoro was literally just very oppressive, because not only you had great synergy, not only did they have great synergy with each other with Water Cannon putting poison ticks and Deluge putting you to sleep, which is the initial problem, because now you can't really like try to stop this combo, but it also had virulent gust synergy, so it gave Adoro AoE. It was able to buff Adoro, give it fluid barriers, give it all this stuff, and it was just oppressive. Now with Deluge, it's gonna be a lot harder to do that, because now you just can't put a Temp to sleep. With Adoro, they're denigrating you to death as well. That's really good. I think Adoro Shuine might have died with this change. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Adoro Shuine isn't going to be the best with Shuine anymore. So I think that's really good. I'm really happy with that change. Turok's HP being reduced to 101, okay. Rockfall damage has been buffed, okay. Synergy was buffed, Tactical Strike was nerfed. Not bad, because this does mean that everyone else that has Rockfall got buffed, so in a way that's cool. Turok has been pretty much meta for so long, and if for good reason. Its typing is incredible. It's got Wind, Earth, walls, a lot of stuff. Wind typing in general is just a really good typing. So I'm really happy to see this. I mean, Turok is still going to be a good Tem even with this. This slight nerf, it's not going to matter much. This just means that you do have to now kind of give Turok a little bit more HP now, which means you might need to lower the attack, which I guess the Rockfall being compensated is nice here. So Turok won't be leaving the meta anytime soon though with this change. It's just going to be a little bit more manageable, I would like to say. So you guys are going to have to start looking at your cogs a little bit better, because now you might not be able to survive a double in from certain stuff. So yeah. Sludge give stamina increase to 13, and Team Elusive now it only activates when using a damage move. This one is, in my opinion, kind of weak. It's a weak buff. I mean nerf to Wolfie. Besides the Team Elusive, that's cool, but Sludge in my opinion just needed to get removed from Wolfie and added to someone else who could use it, because Wolfie doesn't need help in any way when its typing is just so good. It's only weak to melee, and it has Plague and Sludge Gift for priority. Has priority on both of its stab moves, and it has a really strong nuke, and it has AoE, and it has a way to evade moves, and evade. Like, it has everything. So losing Sludge Gift would have been better in my opinion, because it shouldn't have priority on both moves. Well, I'm pretty sure most Tems don't even have that. Like, I'm pretty sure most Tems don't have that kind of luxury that Wolfie has. I'm pretty sure Wolfie's probably the only one that has that kind of luxury, like having 2 priority moves for both of its stabs. Most only have 1 from one of its typings. Like, for example, Golzy has only Hasty Lunge, for example. It doesn't have a melee priority move it can spam. So yeah, but okay, all right, that's great. What else do we have here? So that's it for the highlighted changes. Now let's continue normally onto Tems, text, traits, and gear. So this is just like, I guess there's still more balance matches, but these were like the more important ones. Okay. Temtem, Platypet. Tsunami has been added to its move pool. Okay. Wait, didn't it already have Tsunami? Oh no, but it's just for Platypet, so it's fine. I always think of that as like Platymoose also get it, but I always forget that um the higher evolutions can end up having these moves, but the lower evolutions, so that's pretty nice. Platypet getting Tsunami. Plactox getting Toxin Shower to its move pool, interesting. Swally Urusho is now learned at level 14. These are just moves that it's getting at certain levels. I think that's just more for PvE in my opinion. Garunder Clayball has been removed from its move pool. Okay. Okay. Full Puncture now learned at level 5. Taskblade is now learned at level 12. Yeah, Clayball being removed is fine. I wouldn't say it was the most oppressive thing, but this also means that now it doesn't just completely destroy things like Inky, which Inky should have a better. It's supposed to have a better matchup against Garunder, so this is a good change. It was also just annoying. It was just really good speed control as well. While Garunder was just sticking on the field for too long, so I'm cool with this one. Let's see what else do we've got here. All right, I had to quickly use the bathroom, so let's continue on from where I left off. So we were looking at Bum Bum next. So Soil Steam has been added to his move pool, so Bum Bum gets to use all these stuff now. Stone Ball has been added to his move pool. Crystal Deluge has been added to his move pool, so Bum Bum now has actual moves. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. I'm digging that. Mudge's defense has been increased to 44, special defense to 52. Some Mudget buffs. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll be enough to help Mudget. I honestly don't think so, but we'll see. Hidori does for this, so Hidori is just getting some of its evolutions moves. That's cool. Water Cannon is being put on FOMO. That's really cool as well. Gust. So we're seeing babies able to have their Evol's moves. Maybe they're trying to bring babies into the meta. That'd be cool. Yep, this is Water Cannon is now learned at 42. That's great because I think it was learned at 100. It's great and not great because now the AI is going to have Water Cannon in theirs, and I mean that means you get to have it too. But that's gonna be rough. Tornado Gust as well, and Hibernate at level 100, which is not. I mean, who uses Hibernate on Whiplum? Scale. Ninja Juice has been added to its move pool. Savage Spread has been added to the move pool. So yeah, this is just looking to be like move stuff. So yeah, just babies getting their moves. I don't see anything that's like crazy here. Yeah, like look, Quetzaleno is now added, so they're just giving all the babies their moves. That's pretty cool. I think that's actually really cool. Okay, here's one. Attack has been increased to 74, defense to 72, special defense to 74. This is a scary buff in my opinion because Saku, in my opinion, was already pretty decent. It's such a bulky Tem, and now it's just bulkier, so it's gonna be even harder to take out of the field. But we'll see. I think Saku is gonna be interesting. I would honestly keep an eye on it. I definitely could see it seeing play depending on what's being played, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little scared about the Saku one. Mix stamina increase to 61, defense to 53, HP to 58, and speed to 68. So it's much faster now. That's something that you need to keep an eye out because 68 means it now outspeeds things like Koishas, for example. Koishas are base 66. I think it also, I could be wrong. I think Zalbian is 68 or 66. So either outspeeds or speed ties it. So all in all, there's a lot of breakpoints that it's now hitting. So keep an eye on Mix. HP being higher as well, defense and its stamina is crazy. It'll be a lot easier to make spreads for Mix, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty cool with that. All right, well, we're probably gonna see Mix being played a bit more. I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified of that. Raycon getting a little special defense boost. That's cool. That's honestly really cool. I like to put a lot of special defense on my Raycon, so that's gonna ease up on the TVs to put it somewhere else. Scaravolt is just getting. Oh no, that's Scaravot, so that's whatever. Osochi as well, just whatever. Osukan. Petrify has been. Oh yeah, that's just Osukan. Osukai. Alright, so here's the big boy. Special defense has been increased. Oh, 53, okay, but haha. Inner Spirit has been added to its move pool. Ooh. Sensei Inner Spirit, right? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, we'll see how that works. Ooh, I kind of want to try out Sakai. Oh, we know what we're gonna be doing for some videos later once I can figure out a team for it. Pyko, Drakash. Did Drakash get anything? No. Oh wait, did it got Dust Vortex? What? Oh, okay. So that's something you guys gotta keep an eye out now. Dust Vortex is on Drakash. That's gonna be huge. Something Drakash was lacking was really strong Earth moves, and now it has one. Drakash being a very speedy Tem. Oh man, Drakash is gonna. It's looking nice. Haru Uchi has been added to its move pool for Shalant? Huh? Oh no. I mean, that means it's going to be putting you to sleep now. Okay. Shalant looking even scarier now because Shalant has been seeing a lot of play. Every time I play, I always see a Shalant in the team, which is why I use Drill, and I'm not telling you where I put my Drill. I mean, you're gonna find out. It's on my Acronox, but not for Shalant. It was for something else. But yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Okay. Ragnet. Okay, here's one. Ragnet, because these are literally just. I'm skipping the babies because they're just adding stuff to the babies that the evils have. Like I said, it's cool, but not very important. I would think. Well, I mean, it's important because now the babies have it for like PvE. PvP is interesting as well because there are some babies that have good traits. So it's all in all, it's still good, but we're skipping that for now. Ragnet, Electropod has now learned that 40 and does strike at 48, so nothing there for him. Gorong has been buffed to 75 attack. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been seeing Gorong a lot, so this is reasonable. Midi, yep. Dendre, Toxolato, Noxolato. Here we go. Burning Guts is now learned. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing for Sephiroth. Okay, so Voldemort got the attack increase. Oh, yeah, it needed it because honestly, it's pretty weak in terms of like being damaged, but I still think it's gonna be scary because of beef up. But we'll see, we'll see. Voldemort will probably see play again, so we'll keep an eye out on Voldemort. Grumper, Captain Saturn right now, happy as heck, happy as all he can right now. Stamina has been increased to 55, nice. Special defense increased to 69, very nice. Plus Vortex and Sowler at level 50, and then everything is just alright. Grumper getting some buffs. Let's go. Hopefully this will help Grumper in a way. Because stamina was kind of an issue with it, so we'll see. We'll see if it helps. Gario just gets just the moves altered for PvE. Okay, excuse me. Bracolum to HP is 81, special defense is 77. Bracolum is a little bulkier now. Be scared of that. Bracolum is a very scary Tem if used properly, so I feel like Bracolum needs to be getting some love too. I need to use Bracolum too now. Ooh, so many new Tems that I need to use. Shuine, Crystal Deluge has been removed from its move pool. Perfect. As I said earlier, that is all Shuine needed to be back under control. I think Shuine will still be really good in the meta. It's still got that whole rage comp going, so and something to note, it has Quartz Dirt, so you can also use it Quartz Dirt now over Crystal Deluge and pair it up with Earth Temps to trap them. I wouldn't like I wouldn't put like, you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't bat an eye on that because that is pretty good. So just a note that it does get Forster. Kalazu, Adoro Boral's special defense to 107. I don't know if, I mean, it does hurt it a bit, but yeah, I think the Adoro wasn't the main problem. I think it was Shuine Adoro that was the problem. So at least they didn't hit Adoro too hard. So I'm okay with this nerf. Yeah, Adoro was a problem, but I think Shuine Adoro was the main. Those two together were a problem, and now that Deluge is gone, I don't think they're gonna be as problematic. Kuraki HP has been reduced to 101. We already know that. Bombins, nothing there. Minotaur, nothing there. Okay, so Leech damage increased to 104. That's, in my opinion, it's not gonna do it. Typhoon needs a stat buff in terms of its defense. I don't think it's Leech that's the help. And I think Typhoon needs defense stats, so still cool. It got a buff, but it's not that great. And then this Rock Frost Energy, we already knew about 83. Hook has been reduced to 19, which is fair. I mean, now that Hook Slingshot isn't a thing, that's fair. Diamond Fort is now a 2-turn thing. Downcast has been that it might see play now. Honestly, now that it's less of a turn, I could see it being used on I think Tortonite. I know Turbine has it, but Tortonite might use it. Oh, heck, even Inky might use it. Who knows? That's crazy. Okay, so good clear. What? 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 Clear all state. Clear all negative stage modification has been added? Huh? Wait, what? Hold on, I need to read this. After reading the feedback for the technique, the idea was good. Double Temtem. However, it might have posed a challenge in terms of ability to the crucial effect being linked to a synergy. This change should help clear debuffs and allow Tempted to stay a bit more in battle to help them do their thing. The reset after will remain tied to the synergy. Oh my. Crema, what are you doing, dog? They've essentially made it so we lost an answer. We have lost an answer to the boring bullcrap that is stall right now, where people just beef themselves up to +8/+8, and then you just do nothing about it. So instead of giving us Misogi to actually be much better to fight against that, they completely gutted it. Now we need synergy. Oh, nah, bro. Grandma is absolutely good. They go 2 steps backward. They go 1 step forward and like 5 steps backward. Actually, that should be. Oh man, this is awful. Because I'm reading this right? The clear all stage modification effect has been removed, and the clear all negative stage modification has been added. So now need synergy just to reset that +8/+8 yeller. That is awful. Now, Grandma, you guys done messed up there. I am going to be completely honest, because nobody was using Mitoge to begin with. Wow, that is hilarious. Yeah, Sludge Gift 13, Chain Heal boost to 18, doesn't do anything. Don't want to 15. That's really annoying because Stall is already annoying, as I said earlier. I am honestly not seeing how we're not gonna continue quitting if they continue to not give us answers. Hyperkinetic Strike 25, DNA Extraction no, Hibernate percent stamina recovery has been 15%. Cool, but still not good. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Composure hold turns have been reduced from 3 to 2. I mean, that's cool, but it's on Ragnet, Valiar, and I think it's Typhoon. 3 Tems that are absolutely horseshit right now. Besides Ragnet. Ragnet sees play, Valiar's just bad, and Typhoon is bad. Composure. I don't see it being good still because it's just not on temps that people will likely bring. With you only having 3 options and 2 of them are ones that you don't even want to bring. Oh man, it all just got worse in terms of how we can it. Sogi was actually my answer to these dolls. So now we still have Reese, but that requires you to bring a. Oh man, I am not happy right now. The Shuine one kind of brought it back, but then this is depressing. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. Then we already saw this. Refurbish, regenerating turns have been okay. Moments got nerfed there. Well deserved. Moments is annoying. Percentage 20%. Now you're gonna see Karens install teams even more now. Yeah, now you can. So the whole thing about Team Aloof, now you can do things like cage it and like ultrasound it. So that's at least nice. Breaking transfer. Again, I'm gonna talk to at the end of the video about why this is dumb. Neurotoxins turns have been increased 4, and Puppet Master HP reacted has been increased 45%. Oh yeah, Mix is definitely gonna be seen now. Jesus Christ, Puppet Master and buffs. Sheesh. 4 turns build ducks, okay. That's at least interesting. That's a nice little nerf. Moral boosting whip. Stat reduction has been from 20%. Vigors have been increased to 3. That's pretty nice. I think moral whip will probably now. I still think that stamina reduction could just go away and you could have just left the integration, but then it would have just been a ally fake beard. So I guess that's trying not to. That's understandable, I guess. And that's really it. So let's talk about this. Well, I mean, this is the end of the video. I already pretty much explained everything. So before we head off for the video, I just want to say that, well, one, the Misogi thing is terrible. The Misogi is completely unusable. I mean, it's not unusable, but it's unusable in the way that I was using it. It would stall. So Misogi is dead for it. Now we only have Composure and Reset, because technically you still have Misogi, but you have to synergy, and that means you slot in Waters. So Waters aren't the worst, but it does suck that now you absolute Waters. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick was Crema. It was either you remove the 2 speed and the 50% reduction completely, or you take away the cage priority. Because the issue here is that when Mimit is on the field and takes away your Tem, people don't want to attack it because they know that there's no point. It's not going to take any damage practically. But you just don't attack it. It deters you from attacking it. So there's no reason to attack it, right? So if you completely removed the damage reduction and the speed but kept the cage priority, at least the counterplay to the Mimit is now, okay, I need to attack this thing ASAP right here, right now, before it starts rolling my team with my own Tem. That would be the counterplay. And then your other route was to just keep damage reduction, keep the 2 speed, but remove the cage priority. What this does is that now it allows you to reach out something that you think that will roll your team. That way they don't get it, and now they're stuck with whatever you gave them. And again, since it would still have the reduction and speed, due to the reduction, it lets you, it still deters the player not that's facing the Mimit from attacking the Mimit. So Mimit is usually still completely be safe to transform into whatever it gets, while still allowing the enemy to have counterplay. So there's counterplay in both options, and you chose to do neither. Decided to literally do nothing. So good job. Anyways, that's really all I have to say about this. Please, if you guys enjoyed the video on the balance changes, let me know what you guys think as well on the chat balance change. Leave a comment down below. Please like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Out.